So today we're exploring a brand new experimental snapshot which is for 1.18. This introduces a bunch of new terrain changes that I will be exploring in today's video. And if you do want to get this, there will be a link down below in the description, which will also talk about on how you can install this within your own game. This is like the first time I've literally loaded up a world just trying out this new terrain. But from what I can actually notice, we got a very cool looking mountain. And there's even a lovely village on top of it. Oh, does this mean that we can actually get villages up in mountains now? Mountain villages! Oh my gosh, I've been wanting mountain villages for an extremely long time. And I'm just so happy that they're finally available now. Oh my goodness, that would have been very bad if I was in survival mode. It looks like the village goes down a little bit further down here. Well, of course the path does. But just seeing this village atop of a mountain, that's just incredible. My goodness, oh, that is just so beautiful. But whenever you go throughout the world, we will be able to find more elite terrain. But this is a very interesting ravine. This is like an underground river. This is like an aquifer. I think this might be one of the aquifers. Looks like stone beaches are a little bit more common now. Before, you would actually have to look around a little bit before you can find yourself a stone beach. I mean, this is a stone beach, right? This is a stone shore. Look at this cave. This is a monster cave. Now, another thing that the snapshot does do, it gives us the new biomes. We now have lush caves and dripstone caves. This looks beautiful. Oh, I love this quite a bit. Oh, we found ourselves a lava aquifer, or as I like to call them, a lava fur. Ooh, spore blossom. That's cool. You know, I think my favorite part of the entire 1.18 Caves Eclipse update part 2 is probably the new caves. I mean, if you're like way below here, the deep state caves are like really incredible. I'm not really the biggest fan of the stone caves anymore, so I'm sorry stone caves, but my new favorite type of cave has got to be deep slate. So I found the dripstone cave, and this is a pretty small one, but I have a feeling that we might be able to find a bigger one if we just look around the world just a little bit more. This is a pretty cool biome, but I still think the lush caves are my favorite biome. I mean, that is until the deep dark comes in. This is a very dangerous cave. Definitely a cave that you need to be careful in, because if you make the wrong step, then you're probably going to get poked on your foot by one of these points. That looks very painful. And I think that's going to be it for checking out the caves. Alright, so next up, I'm going to do a little bit of exploration around the world. Like this new terrain generation is definitely going to end up making Minecraft just feel like a completely different game. Like if you think about what in the world? What in the world went on with those animals? They were having some kind of dance party without me. Come on, you can't have a dance party without Forge. What kind of place is this? Oh, right by the Mesa Bomb, we have ourselves a beautiful meadow. I mean, this is a meadow, right? Let's see. Is this a meadow? Yep, it's a meadow. Oh, wait. Is that a dead bush? Did you all know that you can place dead bushes on grass? Like, I don't even know. Can you do that on bedrock? Can somebody please tell me? Can you place dead bushes on bedrock on grass? Because I never knew that before. Oh, wait a minute. Is that one of the new mountains? I think we may have just found one of the new mountain biomes. Ooh, this is a pretty cool looking mountain. Oh my goodness. Look what I just found. I just found one of the coolest looking mountain cliffs that I've ever seen. This is just amazing. You know what this reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of the old alpha and beta terrain generation that we had many years ago. I do want to find a snow-capped peaks really quickly and see what those look like. Like over on the Bedrock Edition, all the new mountains are just absolutely beautiful. It just threw me underneath the ground. Okay, this mountain looks pretty big. How far up are we? 153. And what is the highest peak? It looks like it goes near like 180. Maybe, yeah, around 180. This is a big mountain. And look at this crazy terrain. Oh my goodness. This is some pretty cool terrain. I like this quite a bit. Now I'm actually going to go underneath the ground. There's literally lush cave all over this area. All under this mountain you'll find lush caves. This is extremely awesome. This is definitely one of my favorite biomes that is coming within this update. But not only that, but this terrain for the dark oak forest, it is extremely impressive. Even this little area, like could you imagine if there was like a waterfall right here? So I'm actually going to go and break a few of these blocks and try to get a waterfall flowing. But could you imagine just having a waterfall just going down this way with a little river. Now that would be amazing. But not only that, but you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of amplified terrain a little bit. I do think the new terrain is cool and all, but the problem is, I think it might be a little tricky to like navigate these little areas. Like they actually did remove amplified inside the snapshot if you're unaware that's actually not present inside of here. But with all the terrain changes, this is reminding me of amplified a lot. And I am a little bit concerned about the fact that it might be tricky to navigate these. There is a lot of areas that will be very tricky to navigate through. And that's like my only concern. Like that's me being honest here. But from the terrain generation, it does look really awesome. And I do like what the micro team is working on. And hopefully they can make some big improvements for the terrain later on. And I also get that this is just experimental. And of course there will be things changing as time does go on. So some of the stuff probably won't be the same whenever the update does officially release. But from everything I've seen within this update so far, I'm just absolutely loving it. Like you see, this is what I was talking about. I'm like all the way down here and I'm trying to like navigate this hill, and let's say I want to climb all the way up there. It's going to take me a little bit of time to climb up this mountain, and I just don't want to keep on jumping over and over again just to make my way all the way on top of this mountain. If you do have Elytra, then it might make things a little bit easier to navigate through these. But if you don't have an Elytra, then it might be a little tricky to get through those. Now before I do end off the video, I do want to try and find myself a village, because I want to see what another village might look like. So let's go ahead and teleport directly over to this village, and let's see what it looks like. Is this going to be on top of a mountain? Or what? We're generating the terrain. Please stop throwing me under the ground again. Oh my goodness, this village. This is a beautiful village. Like, I don't think the villagers are liking it though, because parts of their houses are like way down there. Some of their houses are way up here. And like the village is all over the place. But from my standpoint, I think this village is just amazing. Especially that villager living up inside the mountains. He's like heading over to his farm. He's ready to do some farming. I mean, this guy is just living his life. Oh, he even has his little child as well. Oh yeah, this family is definitely enjoying life. We found ourselves dark oak forest by a jungle and outside of a mesa biome. This is a really cool combination. And there's even more lush cave down there as well. Now, with that being said, I do want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments on what you think of this new terrain. Think consider leaving a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and don't forget to turn on notifications. And I will catch you next time. Goodbye.